What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Little project today. We're putting in some stairs to the tree house. The original stairs, somebody didn't tell the person that built them that you're only that 3.5 inches from nose of one stair to the stair below it is okay. Really blurred the lines between ladder and stairs. And we're actually putting in stairs to code. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to do a little review on my Dewalt stand, my DWX726, a real review. There's Kate watering the garden. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
There's Sid, the woodworking shop dog. And since I had it out, I want to do a quick review on this stand. This is the DWX726 from Dewalt. I bought it originally because it's a combination saw stand and planer stand. And I wanted some in-feed and out-feed support for my 12-inch planer. And it says it will accept planers up to 16 inches wide. Well, let's talk about the good first. In the good, it's a very well-constructed stand. It's very, very sturdy. It'll hold a lot of weight, the stand itself. The directions are awesome. They really went all out telling you how to put this thing together. The way that it goes up and down, and I'm going to spare you the, well, I'll do it anyway. The hydraulic, I can do it with one hand here probably while I'm videoing. The saw will completely retract to the ground. I'm just using one hand and videoing with the other. Push down on the button and pull it all the way back up to height. So the hydraulic assist is awesome. Actually, just didn't go off at the top. Great. Prove me wrong. The hydraulic assist is awesome. The mobility on this saw, if you have to work around job sites, go up and down stairs, anything like that, is awesome. What I want to talk about is a couple of reviews that I saw on this stand before I bought it. Were 5-star stellar reviews. And I don't know whether these guys get paid by Dewalt or what, or whether Dewalt's giving them free tools. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about the untold story. These two support rollers are all but useless. Okay, if you're getting this saw and you think that you're getting one of those roller stands that so many of us have used on job sites, you are dead flat wrong. These things will barely hold up a 1x6 pressure treated. Forget my 4x4s over there. You put a 4x4 on one of these with any type of extension and they deflect a mile. Now DeWalt will say, well, they adjust up and down, so if they deflect, you just raise it. Well, the problem with that is, as you off-cut pieces, the piece gets lighter and then it raises up and it throws the cut off. So what I end up having to do is put a roller stand next to it to support the piece. And today I happen to be cutting 12-foot 1x6s for treads, pressure treated. So I actually have to get next to my existing table and put some additional support there because these two rollers are just absolute garbage. This one right here in particular, when I first got it, was so far crooked that it fed the board at an angle like this, and there's no adjustment for that. It just happens to be the screw that's in here on the top is machined at an angle. There has to be some play in this joint so that it'll slide back and forth, so the screw actually made it twist when you tightened it down. So I started trying to use it without tightening it down. Eventually, I just put some pressure on it, and if you can see, there's a slight bow right here. I put some pressure on it and just bent it to square so that I could try to use it with the planer. Now, the other thing is that, albeit that this base is adjustable and it adjusts out to 16 inches, it won't fit my planer. One thing is that it adjusts out to 16 inches, but you really can't get a bolt in there because the frame's underneath it on both sides. So it only adjusts out to just a little bit less than 16. So my planer won't screw into this without me either drilling holes in the planer Or Dewalt already knew that, so they have directions on making a plywood sheet, screwing the plywood sheet down onto it, and then screwing your planer to the plywood sheet. Now that's all well and good. I actually don't even need the plywood sheet. I can just take the saw off and actually clamp the planer down to these runners, and the planer will sit on it. So I think Dewalt would be a little bit more straightforward about the fact that 16-inch planers don't fit on this. I actually saw some reviews that Dewalts wouldn't. Now I'm not sure about that because I don't have a Dewalt, but 16-inch planers will rest on the stand. Let's say that, not install on the stand. They'll rest on the stand, and then these outfeed guide bars really are very, very substandard. So that's the real review on this stand. I looked at least 5 or 10 reviews on it before I bought it because I was looking for mobility because of the size of our shop is very small. It's great for that. I can stand it up straight up and down in the corner. The mobility's awesome. The stability of the stand, it's really, really stable. Even sitting on an uneven driveway right here. But if you think that those outfeed rollers are good for anything, unless you're cutting 1x shit pine baseboard, they're really low-grade street trash. So that's the real review on this thing. And thanks for checking in. Hit subscribe, hit like, and we'll see you back at the shop. Got to finish up some stairs.